Aquarius, thank you for joining us today. This will be a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading. Now, this information is my own interpretation, so take the information that does resonate with you and do claim it. It's yours. For any information that may not resonate with you, leave it for someone else. It definitely will benefit that other person. Now, do follow along with us, as there definitely is a message for you. Now, you can definitely find me on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, as I do make these videos weekly, and I do make short videos daily. So check those out. I'll be happy to have you. Now let's get right into that general reading here. So, on a general side, this is an intuitive time. There will be growth inward for you, and there will be lots of work done by you, both inward and outward. You're working hard, and your strength really shows. That strength of character that you have built over time, gradually, is really going to come out and flourish in the near future. Now on to the love reading here. So the love reading will cover those of you in a relationship, those of you not in a relationship, and those of you who are waiting for that person. So, on to those of you in a relationship. Those of you in a relationship, looks like this is an emotional time. You've been a bit bottled up in your emotions, and you haven't wanted to share those emotions with others. Especially, it looks like your partner has been left out of these decisions, and you've been hiding a bit of information away from your partner. Now, you do have the capacity to really show your partner that you are strong and that you do have that fortitude. This is a great chance. Now, I do see, of course, potential for that flame to really rise and for the passions in your life to really be in front of you and ahead of you, for you and your partner. And this is a chance to just let that happen. I see a strong sense of giving coming from you, and this is a moment, a situation in the near future that you will have a chance to really share and really get in deep with your partner. This is a chance for you to take action as well. I see action being taken for those moments that you have with your partner to really shine for both you and your partner. There will be change, and there will be new things happening. These new situations will really guide your relationship and will really move you forwards. This new situation that you do have coming will be a chance to take risks as well. Now, this situation does encompass quite a bit of your life, on a general sense, and in your love. Your love will be guiding your general life in the near future. And so do go with the flow. Allow that migration to happen and allow things to change. Things will change with you, not around you. And this will really deepen your love, as well as increase your sense of self. Now, for those of you not currently in a relationship, great. For those of you not currently in a relationship, looks like you do have the building blocks and all of the tools necessary to really push things forward. Looks like you have the opportunity ahead of you to really find what's next. Find that next love. Find some fun. Find some enjoyment. You've got great forward momentum. And you can absolutely take action towards that person or towards having some fun. This is your chance to take action in the near future. Now, I do see potential for some heartbreak and for some difficulties, some betrayals I will mention that those building blocks that you have and the tools that you have can absolutely help to avoid this potential. But this potential is ever there. It's ever present. And do keep an eye on that. Be confident and open. And you will definitely see what's next. I certainly see that the foundation is built. For many of you, this will mean that that foundation with that person has been set up, and they are gradually moving towards wanting to really think only of you. That person and you have a fiery passion that you can share together. This is a fantastic opportunity as well for things to really progress and for something to start. Now that foundation and those building blocks will really drive you forward. Keep in mind the potential and be open, confident, and solid. And that forward momentum may never stop. Now on to those of you waiting for that person. Those of you waiting for that person, in the past, you were beyond satisfied. You were very happy where you were, and you felt like you had everything. You felt like everything was set up for you, set out for you, and that situation that you had has led now to some indecision for you and for that person. That person wants what they can't have. They want to have truth, and they want to have all of the facts laid out in front of them, but they're trying to avoid that at the same time. I do see that you also want all of the facts and the truth to be laid out before you, and for that honesty to be shared, and for them to speak with you and be clear. For both of you, this will be an inward growth. This will be a chance to really allow yourselves to see the full picture and to understand what would have to change for things to progress. But I see progression. I see forward movement, and I see risks being taken. I see that person taking that leap, and I see that person reaching out. That hard work is certainly ahead of you and that person, but I do see when that person reaches out that although that hard work is ahead of you, that you will be equal to the task, both of you. Now, onto the financial side of things. This will cover those of you working, those of you not currently working, and those of you who own a business, or those of you in a business relationship. Now, those of you currently working, there is a situation, a relationship, something that is at work that is really helping you to stay, honestly. That relationship is guiding you and pushing you to be content with what you have. You've found that it's harder and harder to really be content, but that person, that relationship that you have there, has kept you feeling like it's enough. That is something that you deserve, and that is some situation that you are there for. There is potential in this. We do have a progression, and we do have forward momentum. Let your emotions be known, be clear about your emotions, and things will start to progress. This may even be some kind of romantic relationship for some of you, and for some of you this will be a relationship that's meant to build towards something. Be open-minded and have an open heart, and things will be set out for you for the future. Now, you can absolutely get into the information, find things out before taking action, but I do see you taking action. I see that action being what guides your hand and what guides you into this true potential. There will be lots of opportunities for movement and for growth. Now that growth and that work is ahead of you, but that work is definitely something that you have the capacity for. You've got it going, and that relationship is building. Just let that relationship build and let your potential really grow in your work. You've got great things ahead of you. Now, for those of you who are not currently working, looks like you've recently had some extent of a setback. It looks like most likely that there's been some problems. There have been troublesome times and big issues, challenges. Now, don't focus on what has happened. Focus on what can be. You have great things that you have, great skills, great potential, and there's a moment for you to really reflect, but right now, focus on the good, focus on the future, and focus on what you want. The reflection will come later when it's necessary. Right now, you have chances to build, and I see those chances to build really being taken. Now, there will be opportunities to really feel that warmth and that comfort and happiness. You deserve it. You have worked very hard, and through your hard work, you have built a reputation, and you have built up a strength that you never knew that you had. This strength will lead you to great things, and this strength will lead you into a wish come true kind of situation. All of your wishes for the future will be met. Keep in mind what you have and what your goals are. Those wishes will be met. I see a wish come true for you. Now, for those of you with a business or a business relationship, let's get in on that. For those of you with a business, it looks like there have been some major setbacks, maybe even a relationship loss. That business is going to go somewhere. It looks like this is a chance for some introspection. Looks like you will want to take a moment and plan. This is a chance to plan ahead before taking action. You will have the authority and the power to take that time and really plan ahead, really think about what the next steps are. And you will see that the universe and the world is ahead of you, set out for you, and that there are great things for you in the future. That is fantastic, and you have some fantastic situations ahead of you. Now, that does leave us off there. I will just point out again, you can find me on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram at WeeklyTarotLight. I do make weekly videos as well as short daily videos. I absolutely look forward to seeing you in our next video and seeing you next week. Thank you. I'll see you then.